Boom, we are live. Guys, I want to officially welcome every single one of you on here that have showed up live. I want to take a moment. Thank you guys for being here live. For those of you that are watching this recording, congratulations on being here. This is going to be one of the most valuable trainings that you ever watch when it comes to Enagic. What we're going to do, last week we spoke about our script, our six-figure script, how you can leverage our conversations, how you can leverage our questions to be able to acquire a lead, send out a video, get them on a phone call, and then close them. Right. So, what we want to do is after that call, we had so much feedback. We want to unpack that script and show you guys how you can not only use that script as a step by step, but more so as a guide to help you guys go in and out of conversation with everything that's going on. So what we've done and how this call is going to play out is we are going to first and foremost showcase some screenshots of some conversations of people who have leveraged the script. We're going to pull some people out from the group, get them to showcase their conversations, and then from there we're going to do some live Q&A. And hopefully by the end of the call, my goal is to have you guys booking calls right now, right? So if you guys don't have your phone out, if you don't have your conversation, if you don't have your list by your side, get that list. Be prepared, because
Yeah.
what we want to do is we want this call not just to be educational, we want this to be implementational. We want you guys to go and take what we're talking about and get results right away, right? So by the end of the call, I want somebody to be in the comments and be like, I just sent out some videos, I got my first lead. That's the process for the call. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to share my screen, and then we're going to jump right into it. Quavo, you got your scripts and everything ready as well?
Yeah, I got a few things ready. Yeah.
Proper. So let's get it. Can you guys see my screen? Give me a thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you. All right. So, real quick, for those of you guys that have not seen this document, this is the script, our six-figure messenger framework, right? I prefer the word framework. I heard that earlier this week and I like that. So, this is our framework that allows you to get in and out of conversations, right? So, if you haven't seen this document, make sure you reach out to your upline. A few things that we mentioned last week was law of reciprocity, right? So, the more that you give in your conversations, the more that you're going to get, right? So conversations, when you're asking questions, when you're sharing about your story, that's where you're giving. And then when you ask people questions and they respond, that's where you're starting to get information about them. So here's the whole framework of everything. I don't want to spend too much time going through this. This is the inbound leads, right? So here you have all the questions that you would essentially ask a lead as you're going through the sale process, right? So what is the information that you would need to know about an individual, whether it's about these questions are mainly focused on the business, right? But you can also change these questions and make them about the product as well, right? So what information do you need to know in order for somebody to actually say, yes, I'm interested, and for them to actually purchase a machine, right? So you can go through those questions, right? And they're there. We also have our outbound script. So when you actually go out and reach out to individuals, when you're using these apps like Shaper, BumbleBiz, Facebook, LinkedIn, and you're reaching out to people, you're doing the outreach, doing the initial conversation, right? We have a script dialed out here, right? And it's broken into parts, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to show you through conversation how to go into these scripts, right? And depending on what's going on, depending on what's being asked, right, be able to send out a video. So the first conversation I want to pull up, let me just move this stuff right here. Okay, close for me. So the first conversation I want to pull up is a conversation with Ninoy, who's actually my brother. So he's out in Toronto right now, and he's running the Bumble Play. So how many people on here are using Bumble to acquire leads and has sent out the script to individuals on Bumble? Let me know in the comments by saying Bumble below, right? Using Bumble as an app, Bumble Biz, is something that's exclusive to our group. There's not a lot of people within our community that know this app, that are using this app to leverage this business. So if you're doing that, let us know in the comments below, because again, you're ahead of the curve. Okay. gonna take a while to load up. Quavo, you have your questions going?
You mean the script
The script, yeah, your screenshots.
or my combos? Yeah, I have some screenshots, so I don't know if yours is taking a while. We can just go over one of mine.
Yeah, this is.
So maybe just make me the host again. I know we're gonna have to pass it back and forth. It's all good. And I'll just share my screen and we can dive into it. Nice, we got more people jumping on. Right on. Okay, I will share my screen. Okay, let me know if you guys can see.
Yep, we can, and I hope there's
Okay.
more.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so yeah, this is just someone that I reached out to. Like Nee was saying at the beginning of the call, when you have mastered this skill, you can literally go into the marketplace at any time you want. You're feeling bored, you're feeling like I want to make 10 grand, whatever. You want to make a deal, you can go into the marketplace, start leveraging stuff, right? So this is I didn't use the script per se in this, but I'll just show you just kind of a play-by-play what I did here. So all my intros, and I've used this on some of you guys, so you'll identify with that. Nothing special. Hey, how's it going? She responds. That's my response. I'm always enthusiastic about life. People are attracted to that in general. So a lot of stuff that I'm doing here is psychological, right? I'm asking questions and I'm enthusiastic about all the stuff that I'm involved in. So I'm screening her. If you guys look at the script and you start to dissect it, you will see very quickly that it's about asking certain screening questions, right? We have it in a formal form, but you guys can also just, ask it this way, very, very organic, very, very real, right? So ask her what she does for work immediately. I like to know what people do for work. I like to know where they're from because I'm screening them, right? If someone is from a third world country, they're not probably likely to be able to do this opportunity just because they probably won't be able to finance it, right? So we want them to be from North America. We want them to be from certain key demographics. She tells me she's in life insurance. I asked her how long she's been doing it for. That's all in our questionnaire, okay? Look at what she says though over here. So sometimes you might get a curveball here and there. Well, what's up? She's like, why are you texting? I don't like small talk. So what did I even say here? I said, I was curious about what you had going on currently, okay? Just nothing crazy. And what did I say? She said, yes, I'm a life insurance agent. It's more money than I've ever made in network marketing. So she's telling me more stuff. She's telling me that she's in network marketing. So I asked her this question. I know a lot of people that are in different companies. One of them is I mentioned in there. And then I said, I actually have something that might interest you. It's pretty huge, right? This is something that you guys will start to get good at as you go along, right? We have the script, but you can also get creative and work around it as you get better, okay? So look at what she said right there. I wish I could circle that. I wish I had a marker to just, I am not interested. So the average person would say, okay, see ya, thanks for nothing, right? But no, just because someone says they're not interested doesn't mean they're actually not interested. It means you haven't piqued their interest or they do not have enough information. So what did she say? I have to keep my focus on what I have going on. And I don't know what you mean. So she didn't know what the company I was asking her about even meant. Let's keep going. I said, yeah, look at what I did right here. Yeah, this won't take your focus. That's not how it works. See? So a lot of you guys will encounter people saying, I'm super busy with what I'm doing. I don't have time. I don't want to put any time into anything else, right? Oops, I kind of got out of that combo here. Give me 1 second, let me pull that back. Oh, not that, that's not what I wanted. Give me 1 second here. But yeah, a lot of you guys will encounter people that are just doing other things and they're not really interested off the top with what we're doing. So it's just up to you to show them that, hey, regular people do this, busy people do this, people that have other things going on do it and they have success. Let's see. Yeah, it's around here somewhere. Okay, there we go. Back to this one here. And so all you do is you kind of show them that. So what did I say over here? I'm trying to like maneuver this. There's a lot of stuff on here. Yeah, this won't take your focus off. That's not how it works. I'd say 80% of our partners have other things they do, right? Okay, and then we go, and then look what I said. I said other businesses they focus on at least when they start out, right? So that's facts. And I just said those things that I thought she was involved in were other life insurance companies, okay? And then I told her I was in life insurance myself, which is facts. She said, neither of those. She's like, and yeah, I have other business too. So I'm not interested. Again, I'm not interested in adding something else to my plate. And you're gonna continue to get objections like this all the time. She said Enagic. Now she probably said Enagic because she sees it on my story. She sees it on my page all the time, right? All the time. So whether she said Enagic or not, there's a way to kind of go about it. So this is to answer her question about Enagic. I said yes, but it's the way my team work that make it highly beneficial. So we're different. Enagic is amazing, but we add that extra flair to Enagic. A lot of people have a product with Enagic. A lot of people are in Enagic, but they're not successful with Enagic. Our team's different. So I want you guys to have a lot of confidence in our team and what we're doing, because we really are the cream of the crop when it comes to network marketing currently, right now in Enagic and in general. All right, so let's keep it going here. I can't read the bottom. So I continue, okay? So I'm using part of the script. Look, do 95% of the work, and you can make close to 10K per sale. I have mastered the script inside and out. So I'm getting creative with it. You guys would obviously refer to the script and look and kind of look at what we have in there, and then that would be your answer. Look what I said over here. All our partners do is refer here and there. I'd say 5 to 10 quality referrals or leads a year can build you a 6-figure-a-year business. I've done it before. I've done it for other people, okay? So she's intrigued. She went from, I'm not interested, I'm not down, to like, so how does that work if you guys do 95% of the work? Okay, so a lot of the stuff I'm doing here, I would do on a call, right? But because I'm obviously very, very competent in it, I'm engaging with her here. What you guys would be looking to do would be booking the call with us. So you could say, I could, right there, you would say, I can book you on a call with experts or whatever we have in our script. I can't remember off the top of my head. But you guys right there would say, I can book you on a call with experts and they'll show you exactly how. And then you could say something like, Des, tomorrow 5 p.m. work, or you could send them my link or Nee's Calendly link. Boom, choose your pick, follow up with them and make sure they book the time. Super, super simple. But just for curiosity, let's go through this whole thing. So I said, LOL, that's the question. Right? I use a lot of LOLs. The reason I do that is I want the conversation to feel light. I want the conversation to feel organic. I want the conversation to feel like I'm not needing something from somebody. I want it to be super neutral. So the way our content works, we still get paid the same amount or very close to the same amount when we present, consult, close, and work with our clients' referrals. So we are highly incentivized to do so. A lot of you guys on this call, I've closed your deals, I've followed up with the people, I've wrapped it up, me and I. Why? Obviously, we're nice people, we like you guys a lot, but we get paid a lot. When you guys win, we win. So you be very confident knowing that you have a team of skilled people that will help you through the process so you don't have to know everything at the beginning. So I said, I've had people refer me one quality person, and this is facts. 1 or 2 quality people, and I've gotten them to 5A and close to 6A. Facts, right? So I'm just giving her some of the stuff that we would talk about if you refer the person to us, right? Also, the more 6As I create, the more money I make. Have you actually looked at the comp plan? Because she knows about Enagic, that's what I'm asking her. There's nothing like it out there in network marketing. Facts. If you guys see another company, let me know. Let's jump on a call. And we have hacked it. So we get people making even more blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you guys get the deal. This is, I'll wrap it up here. I said, mixed in with a highly marketable, credible product that is trendy. See what I'm doing? This is just psychology right here. Look at my trendy. I made it capitalize. Why? Because I'm enticing her. I'm intriguing her. I'm piquing her interest. We're going on a journey. So trending rapidly, now it really is a game changer, but it's all about timing. Okay, so let's see what she says. No, I just don't want, I want to have to publicly promote. Another objection. So I handled the first one. We're going on to the second one. She doesn't want to publicly promote anything or reach out to friends and family. A lot of people in the network marketing space are jaded. They've been worn out, beat down, you name it, just because of the constant chasing friends and family. And a lot of people have lost friends, relationships, and all that kind of stuff from the industry. We're flipping the script on that. We're changing that. So we're having our friends and family chasing us and contacts chasing us. But this is what she says. I have a boutique biz, which is MLM, but without all the MLM BS. So a lot of people just, they don't like the whole MLM thing, right? I've been in industry 5 years now, very burnt out and been through so much, right? So I'm just gonna handle that over here. I totally hear you. And I think we'll have a separate training for all this stuff because I'm doing a lot of psychological stuff here. What I'm doing is I'm agreeing and I'm neutralizing the objection, and then I'm building the interest back again, right? Handling it and building again. So what did I say? I'm with you there. I've been in the industry around the same amount of time, tried a bunch of different things. So identifying with her, neutralizing, and then piquing her interest. With the way we do things, you don't have to reach out to friends and family. That's facts. Dan had a massive couple of days. None of the people that joined his organization were friends and family, right? So this is all facts. We're not, right? Just full disclosure. Okay, we show you exactly how to do that 5%, which is referring. So people that, you guys on this call, you're learning this, the 5%. You don't have to become masters of the rest, okay? And look, and she says, and how's that? I said, everyone drinks water. Everyone either wants to be healthier. This is a line I've been using for a while now. It works really well. Healthier, or has a health issue, or knows somebody who has a health issue. Also, everyone wants to make money. So our demographic is the entire world. We have specific groups on social media platforms. Look at her now. She's excited now. Yeah, I used to have a Kangen and I love it. I didn't even know this. Like, I didn't know she had a Kangen, nothing. Okay, so with hundreds of thousands of people that want, need, and are looking for what we have product-wise or business-wise. She said, you gotta pay to join, I'm assuming. So now we're gonna handle that. Let's see what happens. I said, we show you, I'm finishing my thought. We show you the groups and what to market in those groups to attract, and then finally, how to refer those interested. And guys, remember, this stuff you don't have to master, you just have to refer them to us, right? I'm just kind of going through the play so that you can see what is going on. This is not magic. I said, oh, wow, what happened to your machine? It's super old, you know, just kind of talking. I said, you just need to get a product. There's a few different ones, and we show you how to get it for $0 down and 0 interest. She's in the States. So in the States, there's no interest. In Canada, we do have interest, but that can all be tax deductible, right, as you go along. So it doesn't matter. And then we come over here. Remember, guys, she said, I'm not interested. I don't want things on my plate, blah, blah, blah. Look over here. It ends up, she's talking about credit score and talking about how she can possibly get in. So I'm going to end this over here, but I just wanted to show you one example. I'll show you some more later, but just show you one example of how you can go from, like, once you get good at this stuff, people will say no in your face and you flip that to a yes. Done it many, many, many times over and over again. So maybe I'll open the floor for questions, or we go to another.
We should do some questions and see what's popping. I know Jonathan has his hand up. So if you guys have some questions, definitely you can throw your questions in the group, in the chat below, or you can unmute and then we'll also address you live as well.
All right. So yeah, basically here the objection handler for it's a lot of money is that you will be doing more. But if we're talking about someone who's only interested in getting the product and not building a business.
Yeah, good question. So we have that in our script, right? For people that are looking to get just health wise the benefits, what you would do is you would use our script, refer to our script on the benefits portion. And then remember, you're looking to book the call. I know, Jonathan, obviously you're business savvy and you've done a lot of closing and stuff like that. But for most people, what you want to do is you want to book that call. Even for you, Jonathan, you want to book the call. That way you can do the presentation on Zoom and you can kind of go through things. You also, I think even if you used our script, we show you how to go from A to Z, where it's give them a little bit of information. We're not doctors out here, so you don't need to become a master health professional, but you give them a little information as per the script, and then have them watch our powerful health demonstration video. When they watch that video, their interest is going to be piqued even more, and then you have them book the call with us, right? One or the other. And that will kind of handle that. Also, what you want to do, it's in our protocol, is you want to add them into the Elixir of Life group. Massive, massive credibility booster. So when you add them to that group, you let them know, we have a huge group, 18,000 plus people, thousands of testimonials. I'll add you into it. You can do your research, or it will help you with your research, right? So that they don't go on all these lame, uncredible sites to get information. They go and see what's actually happening and how people are experiencing the benefits, right? So that you do that, and then you tag them. This is the final step. You tag them in Dr. Michael's video. He's a doctor. He does a really, really good job of telling his story, breaking down some science, and that usually just does it. I've had health professionals watch that video. They're like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. We like the information in here. This is credible. Let's go, right? So between doing those different things, and then having them book a call with the experts, right, and watching the video, you've done your part for the health information.
Excellent question, Jonathan.
Yeah, really good question.
So we have Linda in the group. So 0% interest in the US, in Canada, best to get your own financing rather than 11% through Financing Co.
Sorry, what was that?
So I think she's just referring to the finance.
Oh.
Yeah. So in Canada, if they do have like a credit card where they can just process, or a line of credit where they can just process the machine through there, that's obviously the best route, because of the interest and the payments and what it does for the individual. But what Medicard does, Medicard gives people the opportunity to get in for that zero down, and then they just do the monthly payment. And so there is a little bit of interest, but it's also you can use it as a way to build your credit as well. I've known people who they use their $5,000 loan, and then from there they're able to be able to get a better car.
So many different things,
or things like that. So find the opportunities, and when you're talking to your leads, make sure you explain that to them as well, because I know some people they're not aware of the process. So the more that you can enlighten them, but then again, by referring them to us, we'll deal with a lot of that for you guys, and then you'll learn how we go about talking about the financing process with people.
Yeah.
Excellent question, Linda.
Yes. Any other questions on what we just went over with that convo? Anything before we go into some of your conversations? Anything at all regarding this? So I guess everyone is a master.
I have a question, and this is, I don't know if this is English or if this is psychological. But I noticed that when I copied and pasted and edited the thing on Google, and then I noticed it also with the example that you showed. Why do you have a space at the end of your sentence between the question mark or period and then another space? Is there a psychological
sorry.
reason why it's like word space or word space?
Before
question mark,
the
space?
period? Before
What?
the period?
Before the period, before the question mark, there's a space, but before the punctuation.
Oh yeah, no, that's just me like
That's just
speed
you.
texting. That's just me.
Okay.
There's no me for that. No.
Okay,
You
okay.
can be grammatically correct and put the period like right right after the last letter. Yeah, no, there's nothing for that.
Okay, because I had to change when I copied and pasted it and reworded it. I had to move all those over because I
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
And,
And I
that
know some
goes to
people are-
show you that
Yeah.
like,
Go ahead.
because literally we copy and paste those messages, right? So grammatical errors and spelling mistakes and
man.
all,
Doesn't matter.
the script closes sales,
Yeah.
right? Like you don't need to be an English major.
No.
You don't need to be a rocket scientist. Like a lot of people overcomplicate things, right?
Yeah.
We've been in the game for X amount of years, right? 5 years, right? And we've seen how the sales cycle works. And so in order to speed up your time, that's why we have given you guys the script to be able to go in there and leverage that stuff. So don't overthink it. Literally, you can just copy and paste straight from the
Copy
script,
paste. Yeah.
and you'll have sales come through 1,000%. Obviously, go through and make it your own. If you feel the spelling mistakes and things like that, obviously there's some grammatical stuff in there. Change it, of course, right? But you want to keep it to its original form as possible, right?
Yeah.
Because the words that we use are for a purpose, right? Excellent question, though.
Yeah. I'm seeing in the comments. Yeah. Any other questions, please? I know some people have sent me some combos, some screenshots of their combos.
Yeah, likewise.
So if there's no questions, please ask questions. Anyone?
Hey,
Hey, Josh. Hey, Josh.
Yes.
I was wondering that videos when you talk to a client, like I recently did,
Yeah.
and can I send a follow-up video to him?
Yeah.
That video talking about the health issue.
Yes. So yeah, if you have people, prospects that have health issues or they're interested in the health side, we have a nice 10-minute demo that I always use it. I mean, there's other things that you can add to it to tailor if they want more, but there's a 10-minute demo video that you can use to kind of give them a gist of what the product does and all that kind of stuff and answer a lot of the questions. So I can send you that. Save it though, so that you can just have it at your disposal, and then you can just give it to your your leads. Yeah.
And when you get a chance, we can have that. Send some videos, the ones we don't need it, so we have it handy. Maybe save it and then we can send it over. Depends whom we're talking to, right?
Yeah, for the product, it's just one video in particular that I use. So I'll give you that one video, save it. And then if someone, let's say, has like eczema or they have something specific, two things. One of them is you need to add all the people that are looking for health, add them to the Elixir of Life if they are on Facebook. Add them to the Elixir of Life group. It will handle a lot of the other issues. And then we do have little videos that we can send that are specific to certain health issues, testimonials and stuff. Just hit me up. Let me know what the health issue is, and then I'll see if I can send a video to you for that specific.
Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss.
No worries.
All right. So I know you've covered on what to say, but you didn't cover on what not to say.
I mean, yeah, no, I would say if you guys stick to the script or use the script as a guide, it will eliminate a lot of the stuff that you would say that would be wrong or incorrect. It will eliminate a lot of that stuff. As long as you guys are sticking to the script, you will find yourself doing more things right. Again, there will be errors here and there, right? That's normal, you're learning. But if you stick to the script, you'll find yourself doing way more things right than you will wrong. So we won't even necessarily have to go in detail on wrong things to do and say, because that's why we designed the script. Not just for fun, not just for us to think that we're all that. It's for you guys to use it and follow along, right? As you get good, as you see results, you can make it more your own. You can get a little creative behind it, right? But for now, just say stick to the script. If you have any questions, and please, as you're running the script with your on your messenger and stuff, if you're like, oh, I don't know what I should say, please, we're here 24/7. So message me rather than make the mistake. Message me, message your upline, and send a screenshot. I know Bent was doing that very, very well. We were handling, and even then we didn't even have a script. Now we have a script that will eliminate a lot of the problems. But if you have a problem and you're not confident about sending something, just check in. We're here for you. We're here to hold your hands along the way. That way you make less and less errors as you go.
Question, Josh.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you talk about leads, where do you get the people? I mean, I know you go with your friends and all that stuff.
Yeah. Where, right? Where do you get the leads?
Exactly, where?
Where are these leads at? Okay,
Where am I
so
supposed to find them?
let me tell you, your leads, I'll give you a few things, and then obviously I'll send you stuff. In the trainings some of the trainings that I've sent you, we talk about where these leads are, but I'll send you specific stuff that you save. Your leads are at your job, right? There's leads there. Every day when you go to work, you're amongst leads. Your leads are everywhere. When you go to the gas station, when you go to dinner, at home, friends, those are all leads. But let's assume, I know it's kind of funny, right? But it's true. But let's assume that you didn't even want to talk to people that you know, which, I mean, I don't see why you want to do that, but whatever. Let's say you don't want to do that. You can go into Facebook groups that I'll send you. We have them already. I'll send you them. You can go into business apps. One of them is Bumble. And we'll show you how to kind of use that. But Bumble Biz, LinkedIn, Shaper, all of these are apps that you can set up, and we have a training on that, right? Watch the training, learn how to set them all up, and then your Facebook page is a big one. Leads are all over social media, right? So we'll show you exactly what to post in certain groups, right? After you have set up your profiles and your pages, set them all up according to the videos. And if you have any questions, you can ask us. Once everything is all set up, I'll show you how to, and then also you join these groups as well. Join these groups. Once you've done all that.
To do that, Josh.
Sorry, what's that?
I have no idea how to do that profiling.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm not a technical
Yeah, no worries.
savvy.
No worries at all. We're here to show you everything. So you can hit me up privately, right? Watch the training though, because you'll get a lot from the training, but then I'll work with you to set up your page, and I'll show you how easy it is to jump on or to add yourself into these groups. You're gonna laugh when I show you how to do that. Okay. And then once you're there, then I'll show you marketing material to put in these groups, right? To
Okay.
attract them. Okay?
Sounds good. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
so let's talk a little bit after this training. Yeah, great question. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, any other questions? Any other questions? Okay, I guess nothing. All right, so I guess we'll keep it moving. Nee, did your stuff load okay, or are you
Yeah,
still?
it loaded okay. And then also I did get some conversation from Natalie as well. So I don't know if she sent you some conversation as well, but if not, we can share screen that as well. And then Aaron, if you actually have some conversations that you have,
Yeah.
send them over to me or Josh, and then we'll also pull those up. And
Yeah.
then for you guys that are on there as well, right? If you want us to go into your conversations, to have us help you either send out videos or handle objections or book calls, then screenshot some of your conversations with your leads, and we'll get on that. Awesome.
Okay.
Make me, I think. What's up?
Yeah, I'll make you the host again. Sorry. Okay, where is that? There we go. Make host.
Okay. So we're gonna dive into Bumble. So Bumble is one of the most powerful apps when it comes to business and networking. It lets you connect with people. They're obviously, it's called Bumble Biz. It lets you connect with like-minded individuals. Very similar. It's like a Tinder, but for business people. So you can either swipe right or swipe left on profiles. You can create a profile. And so leveraging this app, this is what we use as a stream of generating leads. So there are some people who are part of our business, some people that might be on this call right now who actually connected with us through Bumble, right? So what I want to do right now is go over how we use Bumble, how we incorporate our script with Bumble, right? So I mentioned earlier, we have some people on here who are leveraging Bumble. If you are not leveraging Bumble, please definitely, we'll probably do a side training on it. But if
Yeah.
using this app is Bumble Shaper. These apps are powerful. Okay. So this right here is a conversation with Vinoy, leveraging our script. So once you've connected with somebody, you swiped right, that person has also swiped right on you. For females, this app empowers females because females have the ability to take first engagement, first initiative. So if you match with a guy, the guy can't send you the message first. You have to first engage, right? And then for guys, guy to guy, you can engage right away once it's a match, right? So the moment you have a match, essentially what you do is leveraging our scripts. We have that copy and paste in there. You send it out, right? So this copy and paste works. It works tremendously well, right? And literally all he added was, "Hey, Rashawn." That's literally all he added. "Hey, Rashawn, pleasure, right?" And so,
Send me that copy.
It's in the script. It's in the script. It's in the script.
Send me that script.
100%. We got you.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that.
And so right away, Rashawn's like, "Hey, sounds interesting," right? Because the script is designed to pique interest. Tell me more about the details, right? And so he said, "Can you provide me more details on the work?" Right? So that's one lead right there. Let's go over to the next one. So Nino's big question was, how do I, once these people have reached out to me, where do I go in the script to start engaging with people, right? So this guy right here, his name's John, same thing, right? Only thing that changed in the script, "Hey, John," right? So John read the message. He said, "Nice to connect, fire it over," right? So what does that mean? He's interested, right? But if you read the last question says, "Let me know if you're interested and I'll be happy to have a quick chat," right? The reason why I bring this up is because the next message Nino sent over was like, "Yeah, definitely, I'll fire it over," because he sent over a command, right? And in the script, it's not there where it's like, "Oh, what do you do if somebody says, 'I'm ready,' right?" So he said, "Okay, I'll definitely send it over, but let's reel it back. Let's find out about your goals," right? So before we send over the details, then this is where we refer back to the script, right? What are your goals financially in the next 6 months? What are you looking to make month to month, right? So Nino sent that off. This is the next conversation, right? So this is what happens with a female lead reaching out, and I'll explain how to bypass the chit chat. So very similar to like Josh's first example, a lot of people like to do the chit chat back and forth, but as an expert, right, you wanna cut that out. You wanna be direct and straight to the point. You wanna get to the bottom line, right? So I'll go back to that later. But this is referring to back to that initial conversation. So the lead reached out and said that his goal was to make 30K in a month, right? And so the next question, which is in the script, is, "Have you ever made $30,000 before?" Right? And his answer is no, not in a single month. And the reason why we ask these questions is because we want people to realize the gap between where they're at now and where they want to be, right? So he then transitions into our transition, which is also part of the script. "If I could show you how we can help you make $30,000, because that's the thing he said he wanted, right, in a month, would you be open to hearing about it?" This guy's really enthusiastic. He said, "I already said yes. Is there a video coming?" Right? So right away, Nino sends out a video, right? And this is all in the script, copy and paste, right? Starts off saying, I love your enthusiasm. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page so we know exactly where we're headed so I can help you get there. And then the rest is the script. There are 2 short videos, the first video, and it goes into it, right? So this right here is a lead. This is somebody who's interested in the business, right? Who's said they want more information on the product or on the video, right? They want more information on the business. And now you would take this person and you add them on your list, right? So this process on generating leads is not difficult, right? From there, this is where you would then go into booking the call, right? So I know with Josh, what we normally do sometimes is we go directly into booking the call. If they have questions, it's like, let's get you scheduled right in on the call. And then once they book the call, then we send the videos later on, right? And then that allows it to be a qualifier so that if they're not interested, they're going to say, hey, listen, that call is not for me. Or if they are interested, they're going to show up on the call and they're going to be excited, right? So you can lead with the videos, you can lead with the call, either or. You want to have an exposure that gets them closer to signing the dotted line, right? So right here, Nino has a new lead on his list, right? Well, so congratulations, this is massive. He's applied the script. None of this is really his own words, right? He leveraged the app, followed Bumble. He's also on Shaper, right? And now he has people reaching out to him, right? Wanting to know more information about his business. Right. And so I mentioned earlier, and we're also going to get into Nat's conversations and then we'll open it up for questions. The reason why I wanted to keep this not too deep into the sale process is because for the newest person coming in, I want you guys to understand that this process is simple. Okay. If you follow the script, you will have videos to send out. You will have people to talk to. You will have calls booked. You will have sales coming in. Okay. So this right here is somebody who reached out to Nima, right? So this is an inbound lead, right? And this person is probably looking to sell him on some product or some information, right? Because he said, what brings you on to Bumble? It says looking for people ready to change their lives and learn the true power of their phone, right? So obviously we're in very similar industries. So what you could do is you could do the back and forth banter, right? Oh, tell me a little bit more about what you do, because it sounds like we're in similar industries, right? And what that does is that prolongs the conversation. What I like to do is once she said hello, I say, how's it going? She says, better than amazing. I say, that's awesome. Right now, the reason why I'm reaching out, and I literally go into this first script right here, right? This first copy and paste, this first framework. The reason why I'm reaching out, or I'm reaching out to everybody I can, is because I'm launching an incredible online opportunity and I just let it flow. And the reason why I don't want to get into this back and forth is because I'm ultimately here to network. I'm here to make money, right? I'm here to find leads who are interested in my business. Yes, there's going to be a time for banter. There's going to be a time for let's get to know each other, right? And you can create a list for that. But if you're looking for people who are ready right now, what you want to do is you want to get straight to the bottom line, right? Nico has also done a very good job of this. He's been crushing it when it comes to Bumble. Recently has some sales that are being processed right now. So congratulations to him.
He's crushing it.
PA right now in the process. He literally just got started, right? So this app is phenomenal. It works. These conversations it works, guys. Get the apps, download it, create a profile. If you need help, we'll help you, right? And leverage the scripts because there are leads literally everywhere.
Yeah, let me just jump in real quick if you don't mind. Just to talk about Nico sent me some conversations. I won't pull it out. I'll just read it because it's super short. And then I wanted to show one convo where I actually used the script. I'll pull that on my screen. But let me read Nico's. Now, basically, nice. What do you do full time is what he said. The person said what they do full time. He said, "Wow, that's perfect. I'd love to hop on a call with you to talk more about what I do." That's literally like, this is not really the script, but just to show you how easy it is to book. The person said, "Sure. Do you want to talk now?" He said, then Nico gave it time. Let's do 11. I'm just talking with my associate. They said, "Sounds good." This person actually got approved for 2 products, by the way. That was just to show that, kind of to add on to what Nee was talking about, where you can come in here and do this very simply. He booked the person on a call with me. they got closed 2 products. They were actually trying to get 3, they just didn't get approved, so they got 2. That is how crazy it is, and that's thousands of dollars in Nico's pocket, right? That conversation was probably 30 seconds. All right, so let me show you a play-by-play using our script, and then we'll maybe dive into a few more combos, and then we'll wrap the call out. It's crazy. It's like 8 o'clock already. These things fly by. So yeah, we'll keep it super short, guys, and then we'll wrap up the call. Okay, so let me share my screen again. All right. Can you guys see my screen? And I have so many different combos. I was going through and I found this one. I'm like, yeah, let me just use this one. And there you go. So this is just a bunch of voice conversations, right? Don't worry about all that. The individual was like, what do you do? So I said what I did using the script. You guys can see it in action. Hold on here. Okay, there we go. So I'm partnering with this incredible global company based out of Japan, blah, blah, blah. It's in the script, right? So have you heard about alkalized water? The script, it has crossed my mind. So this is literally, if you were to go into our script, you would see this word for word. We say this and say, wait for a response. Then like it goes on. So I said, nice. What do you know about it? Nothing at all. And then the conversation continues. Oh, that's awesome. Most don't. So a lot of that's literally word for word. And there you go. Crazy stuff. So, and then I use that right there. It's all script. I'm not going to read it all, but script. I have not. So it's similar to network marketing. I added a little bit of my own thing to it because again, once you get really good at this, you can kind of get creative. Okay. We're continuing script, right? He said, okay. So I'm adding a little bit of my own thing because I know this individual is in network marketing as well. So I say, so very similar. It's just extremely high income per referrals. So I can do 1 sale a month and hit my goal, 10K a month goal, blah, 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 right? And then I'm just making it fun. Look, or I can get greedy, do 100K. You know what I mean? When you master the script, you can get creative. Look at what the response is. Very interesting. And then I talk about residual, blah. You don't really need to even go all out with that. You can keep it at the script. But watch this. Okay. So the individual is even asking me for the videos because in the script, we go from the script to the video funnel. He's asking me about the videos. So send him the videos using the script. I'll send you 3 short, powerful videos that will get you thinking in the script. Okay. Let me see that. There we go. Boom. That is all in the Google Docs. Okay. So run him through that funnel. Run him through the funnel. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. Use what we give you, even with the grammatic errors and everything. Okay. And then it ended up in a purchase, right? Ended up in a purchase. Okay. So I'll close that. I just wanted to show you guys script works. Okay. Use the script, master it, ask us questions on it, leverage it, get good at it. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. As you're doing it, if you have any questions, any problems at all, please, everyone knows me. I'm on this thing 24/7. Even if I can't get to you right away, I will respond a little bit later. Done deal, right? And I have other combos, but again, you guys kind of get the point. It's all about now executing. Nee, did you want to pull up maybe one more from, I don't know, Natalie's or whoever?
Yeah, we can
know.
choose Natalie's. I'll screen share.
Oh, let me make you the host. Yeah, and again, guys, the whole purpose. Oh yeah, you're the host. Yeah, you're good. The whole purpose is to get people on calls with us. What I'm showing you, I'm doing a lot of the work. Don't do the work like I'm doing it. Just use the script, get them on the call, walk away. We'll do everything else for you.
All right. So Natalie, you wanna pre-frame this conversation a little bit? Tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Yeah. So this guy and I connected a couple months ago from like Neighbors. So he lives in Vancouver, he's local. I kind of have like a rapport with him. So when he had reached out to me, I just kind of responded with excitement, but also like not really trying to sell. Like I wasn't really too prioritized with doing that. So I kind of just answered his questions and then used some of the scripts
Nice.
to kind of flow through a conversation.
All right, let's check it out. So yeah, as you can see, hello Natalie, just curious what kind of business you are into. So this is the power of content, right? If you're creating content, you're being clever with your content and you're putting stuff out there, you will have people reaching out to you wanting to know more information. If you're sharing the results of people winning, right? You don't even have to be creating the results yourself. You can share of other people within our community winning. Share that how you're a part of a community that's one of the fastest growing communities out here, right? People are going to reach out to you. They're going to want to know more. We don't have access to your circle. We don't have access to the people that follow you on social media, right? Only you do, right? And so by sharing your message, by sharing your voice, people will reach out to you. So let's continue this. Hey, Antonio, how's it going? I am in high ticket affiliate marketing, part of the script, right? Have you heard of it before? Boom. This is all in the script. This is all in the script.
All scripts. Let's go.
Right. And so right there, the response. So basically with high ticket affiliate marketing, we can work from anywhere in the world and we get paid high income, high overrides, bonuses, and residually. All we do is market and are shown exactly how to do that. My team and I take care of everything else. It's insane. Okay.
So it was really good seeing Ninoy's conversation because I also didn't know how to like follow up after this. So I kind of just made something up on the fly and was just kind of like, would love to show you more, or would love to show you what it's all about if you're open to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I kind of added that part.
Okay. So normally, which is awesome because that's a transition. Normally, what I would do because you have him in conversation and you've given him an aha moment, right? Is I would continue down that path.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would continue down the path of maybe asking him what he's doing for work, right? What he does for work, or what you can do is transition into a little bit about have you heard of alkaline water, right? Because we have that copy and paste post that we have in there as well, right? That talks about, well, essentially with this business, we market products and services. We partnered with this company based out in Japan, and then it leads to the next question. Right?
Okay.
So then once he reads that question, he'll continue on. But is this the next part of the conversation? I wasn't too sure.
No, it's
Okay,
not.
okay. So that's where that ends, right?
No, it's
just in terms of what you screenshotted.
Yeah, so I sent you 2 other screenshots for this specific. Try exiting it and then going to the one that's right beside it. So at the top.
Yeah.
Second one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. I would love to show you what it's all about if you're open to it. Awesome. What do you market? Yeah, perfect. He went right into it himself.
Yeah.
We're partnered with this incredible global opportunity based out of Japan. This is right from the script. And boom, just based on how our verbiage and the amount of information we're giving enough information to spark curiosity. But not only that, because he knows Kangen water, he's able to put 2 and 2 together and say, is it like a Kangen water machine, right? And then boom, have you heard of it before? Awesome. Yes, decades ago, right? So what you're going to see happen is people are going to start reaching out to you based on you're literally attracting them into your life. That's freaking insane. Amazing. So with that sale, what ended up happening?
Yeah, so he asked a few questions about buying options because he learned about it decades ago, wanted to get one. He even had questions about like the ORP and things like that. So then I decided that like to distinguish myself from, the information that he possibly got before was to tell him how we show people how to get it for 0 down, how we help people get it, basically, tax return and things like that. So he said, okay, I'm listening. So I kind of sent him a quick voice note. He sent me one back and then we set up a call and literally jumped on a call in 20 minutes after that. And then I just took him to the presentation and then, I told him about the buying options and then I just have to follow up with him. to figure out which option he wants to go with.
Boom. Just like that.
Yeah.
It is that simple, right? Put out content. People are going to reach out. Use the scripts, right? She wasn't even trying to sell. Like, how crazy is that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Use the scripts because even though it feels unnatural to you, the conversation is naturally progressive, right? The way that everything is put together naturally leads people to the next part, right? So like you saw with most of these conversations, people were like, okay, give me the next thing, I'm ready. Okay, yes, I'm down, tell me more, right? And so you're not having to guess with, are they interested or are they not? Do I ask them whether they want to see the video, or do I ask them whether they want it? No, everything is all in the script. As long as you follow it, it'll work. Other conversations that you sent here.
So this one, I've been going into groups and not just going through the members, but also looking at the content that's posted there and then going into the comments and seeing who's actually engaging and like what they're looking for. So in this specific group, it's people that are posting closing job opportunities. So I saw that in the comments, she was looking for a job, really. So then I reached out to, well, I added her as a friend and she accepted my friend request. And so I kind of just went from there.
Crazy. This is not a person you've met in real life.
No.
This is not a person that you sat down with and had coffee with, right?
No.
This is an individual that you met through Facebook, through social media, and then through attraction marketing, the content on your page, setting up your profile, you're able to get into conversation and start leveraging our scripts. This is powerful stuff, guys. There are leads literally everywhere. Okay, so let's review this conversation a little bit. Hey Anna, thanks for accepting my friend request. How is it going? Right? Obviously she responds. It's doing amazing. I saw we're both in. So what you want to do is you want to bridge the gap. How do you guys know each other? Where did you guys meet? Right? So even though it's online, you still don't want to be weird. You still don't want to be awkward and just be adding random strangers. Like there has to be an intention and a purpose behind what is it that you do. Right. So by saying I saw we were both in the high ticket sales group and that you're looking for a closer position, you're bridging the gap. In her mind, she's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. It was that post that I put up. Yeah, let's get into conversation. Right. And then leveraging the scripts, whereabouts are you located and what do you currently do for work? Right into it. All right. So guys, this is powerful stuff. I highly, highly recommend if you haven't gone through the scripts, make sure you go through the scripts because yeah, it'll streamline this whole process. Is this the same conversation?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
So I just kind of like screenshotted just to fast forward like the back and forth. But essentially that's when I went and asked about like what she currently does for work. She said that she's unemployed. So I asked her what she said, she mentioned her husband and then said that he works. I asked, so what is your source of income? Because I'm thinking, okay, if she's not employed, she wouldn't have money to start, but she mentioned her husband. So I'm like, oh, like, what does your husband do? And then that's how we got into that.
Yeah, the question here. It says, do you currently have any income coming in? Yeah, which is an awesome question. Again, right? The questions are going to be the gateway to your conversations, to your sales, to your leads, right? By asking powerful questions, which are all in the script. Right? Everything is in the script. It's all laid out. You just got to go through, maybe read it a couple times, right? But it's all in there. Yes. So in her mind, she's problem solving, right? You didn't have to directly say, oh, does your husband work? Is your husband paying it? No, she's saying, oh, yeah, I do have income coming in because there is money coming into the household. My husband's working and I'm looking to help with that as well. So he's a full-time bartender. That's awesome. He definitely enjoys it. But I'm ready to start working again for sure. So as you can see, she's wanting to contribute back to the household as well. Yeah, right. That's powerful stuff.
This was a good one.
Nice.
Yeah.
One thing that hi.
Yeah.
Hi everybody.
Hey Lori,
So,
how you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
Amazing.
You guys keep going on and off on the picture because it's Maui, but now you're all there, which is great. So one thing that I'd like to mention today, I sort of canvassed one of our little towns. I kind of went shopping with my girlfriend. So while I was shopping, I figured I might as well sell or talk to people about Kangen. And, you know, they asked me what I do. The cool thing about the scripts, like reading the scripts over, is that when you're out and about, it's in your brain. And so when you're talking to people, you're like, things are coming up, you know, like you've got like somebody whispering in your ear, like kind of like a what to say next. So I really appreciate it when I'm out there, you know, because today I was with Paulina, who's probably going to buy a trifecta maybe on this weekend, but she's I hope so, yeah. But she's like a mover and shaker. She's got like so many, you know, she's an entrepreneur. She's amazing. And so she was like working her thing and I'm working my thing. And I'm kind of talking to all the people that work there who I've known for so long. And they say, so Lando, like, what are you doing now? I go, oh man, I am doing so well. How are you doing? And they go, yeah, you're doing well. Like, what are you doing? I said, oh my God, I just got turned on to the coolest business with the greatest people. And, you know, I just kind of like, I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited. And they can see that, you know, and then I come around and talk about what I'm doing and they go, oh yeah, I've heard about that. Or no, yeah, really water. Yeah. And then it just keeps going. So like I've got 3 numbers to follow up on today.
Wow, look at you go.
And one person I actually have seen around town, you know, it's a small town, for like 25 years or whatever, you know, but Paulina went in her boutique and bought this outrageous thing because she's going to Greece next week and she wanted to have something. So Paulina left and I went back over there and the owner was there, who I haven't seen and talked to ever probably, but in about 20, she's kind of stuck up, in about 20 years, you know, I've seen her around. I said, hey, thank you, man. I brought my girl Paulina in here and she bought that robe. She goes, she bought that robe? I said, oh yeah. She goes, thank you for bringing her to me. What are you doing anyway? And then I just went into it. Now she wants all the videos. She wants all the everything. She's a businesswoman. So I just talked to her about am I talking too much here, you guys?
No,
Sorry.
no,
Kind of monopolizing the screen here for a minute. But I just talked to her about the compensation. You know, what happens when you're 1A? I said, you're a businesswoman. You're going to get this right away. And then what happens when you're 2A and 3A? She went, fuck, for real? I said, yeah. She goes, you got to send that to me.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's amazing.
You know,
Yeah.
and she's had this like, you know, upscale boutique in Makawao town for 25 years, you know. And now she's seeing like residual. She goes, oh yeah, like a pyramid. I went, oh no, nothing to do with pyramids. It's network marketing, babe. You got to like take up the slack, girl. So anyway,
That's
I
awesome.
had fun today. I had just fun. I just want to have
Right
fun,
on.
you know,
And
and make
That's
money.
key.
Mhm.
That's so key. So key. You have to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the 4 of us are like having fun. I can see that. We just want to have more fun. Like, what do you want to do with your life? Have more fun. Oh, okay.
I love it. You know, that's the key. That's the key to it. I mean, I really have a lot of fun with this business. I have a lot of fun. It's become like a passion, obviously. It's become a hobby. It's just become something that I really get fulfillment from.
Yeah.
And it didn't start that way. It started with just gradually trying to make some money. And then it's turned into something that, wow, I mean, there's no limit to what we can do here. There's no limit to how many people we can help. And yeah, just seeing the results and success stories, there's never a dull moment. So people really need to start having fun. Even if you don't have success right away, it's about having that mentality that obviously this thing is something that you see people winning with, and your time is coming, your turn's coming. Have fun with it, learn, grow, enjoy, right?
Appreciate
Yeah.
you sharing, Lloyd.
Mhm.
We've kind of gone over our time, but I mean, I don't know, Nee, where you want to go from here?
Yeah, what we can do is I'll just go through the screen share really quickly.
Okay.
With your guys' permission. If we have your permission, you guys want us to continue finishing up the scripts, let us know in the chat. I know we have gone 20 minutes over. So we will be about 10 to 15 more minutes, and then we'll wrap things up, and then you
Awesome,
guys will be on
awesome.
your way. All right, we got some people in the chats. We got Rock says yes, continue. All right, let's get it. Is Rock the only one who's down? What's happening right now?
Continue. I'm ready. Let's get it. I want to make more money.
Okay.
So you guys can see my screen, right? Solid. All right, so this is continuation from the conversation. I believe that's correct, right, Natalie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the last thing, oh, let me doing this. Oh, this is something different. Oh. Okay, here we go. So husband's a bartender, and essentially he enjoys what he does, but she's looking to contribute and bring home some income. So that's great. I saw that you were looking for a closer position. Have you done high ticket sales before? Right? Excellent question. No, I haven't. So it would be my first one. I did a sales position before, right? So by asking these questions, and this is also part of the script, right? You can alter things, right? You're just carrying the flow of conversation. Have you heard of affiliate marketing before? Have you heard of high ticket sales before? Have you done high ticket sales before? Right? By giving them the opportunity to give value, right? Their experience, this is what will allow you to push the sales conversation forward. So what were your sales positions going into the history? I love it. Sold hotel rooms. This is where you're building rapport, right? Because it shows that you care, right? So I sold hotel rooms for a company to shorten it. Okay, awesome. And then transition right in. This is all from the script. Well, I do have an incredible opportunity that I think you and your husband, right, would really benefit from, that allows you to earn 10K per transaction directly or indirectly. Oh, that would be perfect. What exactly would I be selling? Right? Boom, transition right in. I have 2 videos I can send you that'll break down the product and the compensation plan. You don't have to say too much, right? When people ask these questions, a lot of the times the tools and the resources take care of it for you, right? So rather than being like, oh yeah, it's about water and we're talking about alkaline, and obviously you can do that, of course, right? But to save time, you can just go right in. I have 2 videos that'll explain the exact questions that you're wondering, right? The product and the compensation plan. I can send you the first one. Let me know when you're ready. This is all in the script. Sounds perfect. Amazing. Boom. Send it off. That right there is a lead, right? Definitely, I'm excited about this opportunity. So happy to hear. What did you love most about it? Right. So this is all part of the script. What you're doing is you're getting the information, the information that caught their attention. And the reason why we ask this question is because that's essentially what you are going to be talking about when you're going to be closing them and getting them to actually sign the dotted line, right? So what did they say? This one, I love that this one machine can take away almost all of the harmful chemicals in the household. Major pain point, right? I mainly drink water, and as it is, I mainly drink water as it is, and have always said that you can taste the difference in it. So she's somebody who understands that there is different quality of water, right? So boom, Nat went on and shared her experience, blown away by what she saw. What was that? The pesticides and the chemicals and what it removes, right? She knew she had to get it. What are you doing by saying that? You are future pacing, right? You're saying that I am very similar to you. You are very similar to me. We both saw something in this video that moved me, moved us. I bought a machine. Why do you not have a machine yet? Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's essentially what you're doing. Yes, I feel the same. Right? Boom. I told my husband I feel confident that I could sell this because I feel it's about water. Just with the content, with the scripts, there is a sale. right? And so now in the follow-up process, things are getting dialed in, things are being processed right now. I believe her paperwork and stuff has already been submitted and stuff, right now.
No, actually, so after that, I was like, wow, so I know that since you were blown away by that video, I'm really excited to send you the next, which is the compensation plan video.
Okay.
She got sick, so she wasn't like, she messaged me, and so I have to follow up with her again based on that and to jump on a call. I don't think I included that. I don't think I sent it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was actually really hyped that she watched the video with her husband.
Nice.
I think that was a huge thing too, because I know for me, it gets a little uncomfortable asking, like, are you the decision maker or whatever? So I'm glad that that was already answered for me, and that now if I do book a call, I will be inviting both her and her husband on the call to kind of finalize everything.
More better. Yeah.
Phenomenal work. And that's a cold lead met from a Facebook group. I know there's been other people within the community that have been also crushing it, booking calls. Carlos going hard, leveraging his own personal network as well as social media. So I want to tip my hat off to you. Annabelle, she's been crushing it, booking the Calendly. Who else do we have on here? That's Nico going hard in the cut, going hard in the paint. And obviously Lori doing what she does with her organic marketing, right? So guys, this stuff works. Every single person on here that's getting results, that's killing it, that has leads coming in, that has sales, are leveraging our processes, right? So by mastering the scripts that we've given you guys, and I know that there's been people who've been asking questions in the group. So if you don't have the script currently, what we'll do is we'll reach out to either myself or Josh, right? And we'll get that sent to you personally, because we did drop it in the group. But essentially you'll have to scroll forever in order for you to get that. So just reach out to either myself or Josh, and then we'll get that over to you.
Absolutely.
So yeah, Josh, I'll send it over your way.
Yeah. I think with that, we can probably maybe even stop the recording right here. Let's stop the recording. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah.